Speedway to the list of those that are looking for approval of liquor license. And then as indicated, we have the three other business items that the RCA's have been updated and the resolutions that have been updated to it as well.
Okay, any public comments written?
We've not received any.
And we'll move on. Consent agenda. The following items are considered non-controversial by staff and are recommended to be read and passed in one motion. Any person, staff, citizen, or meeting attendee can request one or more items be pulled from the consent agenda. The items will be pulled and addressed immediately after the passage of the consent agenda. Otherwise, the following items will be passed in one motion. Number one, approve the city council work session minutes from June 18th. That's the one we just changed there.
June 4th.
Yeah, June 4th, 2024. Number two, approve city council minutes from June 18th. We're still wrong there. The 4th. We were going to approve some things that we hadn't done yet tonight. Motions hadn't been made. Number three, approve the payment of bills and finance report. Number four, approve the issuance of tobacco licenses for the licensing period of July 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2025. Number five, approve the issuance of liquor licenses for the licensing period of July 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2025 for Doe Brothers and China Garden. Number six, appoint election judges for the August 13th, 2024 primary election and November 5th, 2024 general election. Number seven, approve the 3-year transit service agreement with the city of Brainerd. Number eight, accept utilities commission minutes from June 5th, 2024. Number nine, approve the Anderson Brothers Construction Company change order number 6 to extend the final completion date to July 26, 2024 for the 2023 commercial and residential full depth reclamation and quiet zone improvements project. Number 10, approve the Anderson Brothers Construction Company of Brainerd, the LLC partial pay estimate number 8 in the amount of $47,754.08 for the 2023 commercial and residential full depth reclamation and quiet zone improvement project. Number 11, approve R.L. Larson Excavating Inc. partial pay estimate number 2 in the amount of $1,385,757.78 for the 2024 South Forest View Area Improvements Project, municipal project number 4138. Number 12, approve the SEH professional services contract in the not to exceed amount of $31,200 for the 2024 well replacement exploration. Number 13, approve J.R. Furchie Inc. partial pay estimate number 4 in the amount of $217,254.91 for the Whiskey Creek Stormwater Improvements Project, municipal project number 200292. Number 14, approve Anderson Brothers Construction change order number 4 in the amount of $75,022.27 for 2022 Trunk Highway 210 and Inglewood Drive Railway Crossing Improvements Project, municipal project number 4121. Number 15, approve the Knife River Corporation North Central change order number 1 in the increased amount of $58,796.62 for the 2024 Mill and Overland Full Depth Reclamation Improvements Project, municipal project number 4424. Number 16, approve the Knife River Corporation North Central pay estimate number 1 in the amount of $96,041.91 for the 2024 Mill and Overland Full Depth Reclamation Improvements Project, municipal project number 4424. Number 17, approve the Anderson Brothers Construction Company of Brainerd, the LLC pay estimate number 1 in the amount of $168,513.56 for the lift station number 13 reconstruction project. Number 18, adopt resolution 2024-059, approving the sale of lot 12, lot 1, North Hill 6 edition, and authorize the mayor to execute all necessary documentation related to the sale. Number 19, accept planning and zoning commission minutes from June 11th, 2024. Number 20, adopt resolution 2024-056 and 2024-057, approving conditional use permits and variances for Menards at 15236 Elba Drive. Number 21, adopt resolution 2024-058, approving a conditional use permit allowing a garage to deviate from the size and design standards for property located at 13239 Mile Lake Drive. Number 22, adopt updated resolution authorizing execution of agreement with Minnesota Department of Public Safety for a traffic safety grant. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Everything's approved, good to go. Other business, adopt resolution 2024-060, approving petition and waiver agreements for 2024 county state aid highway 77 utility service project, municipal project number 4118.
I think we kind of take all three of them together in a sense. If we're not looking at going ahead with the project, we probably don't want to approve any of them, but if you're looking at going ahead with the project, we approve all three of them. So the first one is the petition and waiver agreement. Olson's are the only ones that have not signed the petition waiver agreement. I was not able to get a hold of them and get an update to where they stand on the project. You have the other three of the property owners of the project that have signed both the easements, the utility easement and the petition and waiver agreements. So that's the first one. Then the second resolution is ordering the improvement that starts down the path of doing the project. And then number three, the third resolution on here is to approve the plans and specs and authorize bidding of the project. If we would go ahead and order the improvements and go down the bidding process, then we would have, because we don't have 100% petition, we would have to hold the assessment hearing. At that time, you know, Olson's would have another chance to talk about the assessments, the number of years, the payments. I don't know where they'll be. If the bids would come in favorable, like South Forest View did this year, there might be a chance, you know, if their assessment went down by a large percentage, maybe they're more interested in the project too. Problem is, as you've heard from them themselves, is that they're just not at that stage in their life where they're ready to sell it right now, that property, and let it develop as commercial. Other than that, I think they kind of feel bad that they could be holding up commercial development to the west of them, so kind of a problem, I mean, because they're the first on the project where the project has to start. If they were on the end, we could stop short. But to get from point A to point B, we have to cross their property and assess them.
Ordering the improvement requires a 4/5 vote.
Correct.
And if the project is ordered, then the final item is to approve the plans and specifications and go out to bid.
That is correct. So maybe you want to take the improvement resolution first. To order the improvement.
So just refresh this one more time. So the first thing we're gonna vote on is calling for the project, is that correct?
It could be, right now on the agenda, we had adopting the resolution for accepting the petition and waiver agreements. But if you think that there's a chance that the project is not gonna go forward, we probably should do the ordering of the improvement resolution first, which is number 24 on your agenda. And if there is any other questions of staff, or of the developer is here tonight in the audience.
How long has that been zoned commercial?
It's actually zoned,
I didn't hear the question.
how long has it been zoned?
Commercial, or whatever it is.
It's
Well, it all got rezoned and re-guided with the annexation project, when Inglewood was redone.
I believe that was
So we went-
2015.
Yeah, I think that's right. And it got the annexed commercial industrial zoning and guiding on the north end.
The Olsons owned that at the time.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, so we went through a full public process and invited all the neighbors to participate in that establishment of zoning and guiding on those annexed properties. And the Olsons were definitely part of that. All the properties along 77 were from the Olsons and heading west.
And at the time, did all the properties along there agreed to be zoned? Agreed with the zoning?
Whether they agreed or not, they were all invited to be part of the process and to public hearings, yeah. Yeah. We didn't have a lot of participation. There were a couple property owners that were really interested in what the properties would be zoned and guided.
And the ones in the corner?
Yeah,
It's mostly on the west side.
one was in the corner and both corners actually. We didn't have tons of participation from the residents in that process. I don't really remember having much, just a couple.
I think at the last meeting, I think Olson's commented that they come in because his mom still owned the property at that time. And they were against the annexation, and then they didn't participate in the rezoning discussion because they were mad about being annexed into the city of Baxter at the time. But they're not here to speak for that, but that's what I recall from them talking at the last few meetings.
Well,
I'll make a motion to adopt resolution number 23. Or excuse me. Adopt resolution 2024-060, approving petition and waiver agreements.
Do you, I think what Public Works Director is alluding to is approving 060 or 062 has no bearing if council doesn't move with 061, and he's recommending that 061 be the first to be voted on.
Okay, and I will make that motion that we vote on resolution 061.
Second.
okay, just so we're clear now, we're moving and voting on the
Improvement and preparation of plans, is that
number
correct?
24.
Number 24,
Four.
adopting resolution 2024-061, ordering improvement and preparation of plans for the 2024 CASA 77 utility improvement project.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion?
I actually want to just mention one more thing, I guess, since the other side of the request here is here. I think if we're going to go straight to a vote, it might be wise to give them the opportunity to speak. Just, I don't know. We've given a lot of weight to the Olson's opinion, and just want to make sure he has an opportunity.
That's a good point. Anybody else want to weigh in?
I think he's saying if you want to say something about
Anything different?
No,
Did you want to talk about it?
everyone,
Can I get you to come to the microphone, Bob? Give your name and address.
my name is Bob Sullivan, address is 29935 County Road 3, Merrifield. There's a lot of history on this property, obviously you'll know about it. And, I think everyone's known about it for about, 9 years now, when it was annexed in. And to be honest with you, I've been looking at it a long time, many, many years. And that's why we stepped forward and bought a couple of lots, hoping that it just made good sense that it was gonna be a good fit for the city to put the water and sewer in to benefit everybody along that area. And, you know, in talking to Trevor, it just makes sense to, you know, bring the water and sewer down Inglewood there. Hopefully benefits all the lots and people that still have, you know, old septic systems and stuff. I think that's gonna be a benefit too. So it's not just for us, it's really, we're looking at it like I think it really does benefit the city overall. And that's why we step forward and, you know, whether it happens now or down the road, I think it's eventually probably gonna happen. Everybody knows it has to happen at some point in time, but we're just hoping it happens now. I know one of the other property owners has agreed to sign a petition because, you know, it's basically worthless property. There's, you know, people can come along and make you offers, but they can't use it. So it's kind of tough without the water and sewer. So hopefully everyone understands that it's probably the benefit for everybody, not just for a development for one piece of property. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And I would just add that nobody loses any rights by this, that people still have the right to appeal it and to move forward as they feel fit to do so. So we have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, thank you. Now we go back to
resolution 2024-060, approving petition and waiver agreements.
Make a motion to approve resolution 2024-06.
Motion by Cross.
Second.
Second by Lissu. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
And then on to number 25, which is adopt resolution 2024-062, approving plans and specifications and authorize advertisement for bids for the 2024 facade 77 utility improvements project.
Motion to approve that.
So moved.
Motion by Tabit.
Second.
Second by Lissu. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, thank you. Council comments, Connie?
I happened to have the radio on and I heard Mr. Chapoulas on Community Focus explaining the Whiskey Creek project, and I thought you did a great job. It was very clear, very simple explanation, which I appreciated, and I'm sure a lot of other residents did too. And then just to give a big thank you and praise actually to, I live on Edmonton Road and the road project is in its full glory, and it's actually, I've been so impressed with the contractors. They've been very accommodating and polite and helpful, and I'm very pleased.
Great, thank you. Zach?
I have no comment tonight.
Yep. No comments, sir. Mark?
No comment.
Just a couple quick ones. I was noticing the roundabouts and how beautiful they are. I don't know who does that. The one by Cove and the other one too. They're just in full, maybe it's all the water they're getting, but they really look nice and they really enhance the city. And so whoever's maintaining those, they're doing a great job. And I thank you for it. The other thing that people are asking, at least they're asking me, where we at with silent crossings. So the contractors came in and set up house and they left, and so where are we at? So I just asked you, Trevor, if you would just give us a public announcement, if you will, what's going on with those.
Answer to your first comment is Parks and Trails divisional staff are the ones that are maintaining the roundabouts. So I'll pass on the thank you. Quiet zone finished last week, construction. There was an inspection done at the end of last week by SEH staff, and as of today, I just checked my emails, the NOE, which is the notice of establishment, was sent by certified mail to the FRA and the MnDOT. So now it'll start the process again where we were at late last fall. They'll send out an inspector, inspect them all again, and we'll see what the report comes back this time. If the report comes back that there is no other issues, Then usually within about 30 to 60 days after that inspection, the quiet zone is established. So with any luck, by the beginning of September, we would have the quiet zone established in the city of Baxter.
They have to come back from Dallas or what?
I don't know where the Federal Railroad person comes. I think it's here in Minnesota out of St. Paul, but I'm not sure of that.
You know, offer them a ride.
So how often do they have to come back and look at it?
We have to do it every year. We have to take and send in an updated report every year. And then they come back, I think, every 5 years and do an on-site inspection. We have to do an